He was failing in school, but for the girl he had a crush on, he locked himself in his room with a chain, determined to get into her college. No distractions, no excuses, just studying, day in and day out. He even ate, slept, and used the bathroom in that same space. A former athlete, Yuran would drop to the floor for push-ups while memorizing facts. Day by day, the notes on his wall multiplied. His knowledge grew, his body stayed strong, and every time he looked at Sunghee's photo, it lit a fire in him. She was his motivation. Yuran kept this up for a full year. Finally, exam day arrived. He crushed it, earning a spot at one of the country's top universities. The first thing he did after enrolling? He searched every rice cake stand near campus, hoping to find Sunghee. No luck. Just as he was about to give up, he saw her.
야, 원승이.
She ran into his arms, smiling, just like he'd imagined 1,000 times. But it was only a fantasy. In reality, Sunghee had a boyfriend. Yuran pretended to be fine, but inside, he was shattered. Still, he refused to give up. If someone like him could get into college, then love couldn't be that much harder. On Sunghee's birthday, he showed up with flowers and a gift, only to see her boyfriend dropping her off in a car. Feeling small, Yuran hid in the shadows. He watched the boyfriend give Sunghee a necklace, and then, Sunghee spotted him. Suddenly, a rock smashed through the boyfriend's car window. Yuran had thrown it. He dropped the gift and ran, fleeing the place that made him feel like he couldn't breathe. After that, Yuran spiraled. He lost all motivation. Until one day in the library, he saw Sunghee's boyfriend flirting with another girl. Worried for Sunghee, he told her the truth. But she brushed it off, thinking Yuran was just being childish. Furious, Yuran punched the guy. From that moment on, he and Sunghee stopped talking. Even when they crossed paths, they acted like strangers. Then one day, Sunghee reached out. She'd heard Yuran was about to enlist in the military, and offered to see him off. She thanked him. If not for him, she never would have seen her ex's true colors. And just like that, they parted ways again. Time flew. 5 years later, Yuran had a new girlfriend, but he couldn't open up to her. Not fully. Then one day, while handing out flyers on the street, he saw her. Sunghee. He followed her without thinking. She was now a commercial model. They caught up, sharing stories from the past few years. When he learned she needed a driver for her gigs, Yuran volunteered. Seeing how exhausted she was, he encouraged her to return to fashion design, her true dream. Sunghee, lost in life, felt hope again. One day, her director bailed on her last minute. She sat on the curb, crying. To cheer her up, Yuran cursed out the director and took her to a scenic spot, climbing over a wall just to get there. They talked about how much they'd missed each other. The air was filled with laughter and longing. Before they parted, Yuran called out to her.
나 아직도 너 좋아해.
우연아, 나도 너랑 있으면 편하고 좋아. 근데
그럼 됐어.
She gave him an answer, and he walked away. That night, he broke up with his girlfriend. But then Sunghee sent a message, "Let's never see each other again." Yuran rushed to the set and found her.